Yo, you two, what it do? Hydric69, aka your mom's favorite mobile boy, back with another video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to optimize your HUD with this new HUD layout that Epic has actually taken away for the time being because there are so many glitches with it. But once it comes back, if you guys have watched and studied this video, you're going to be ahead of the curve and be honestly super cracked. There are buttons right now that you're going to need to know which to enlarge and which to add more of to help you get the best experience playing, and going to help you out a lot. I took my HUD, which is a 4-finger HUD, and then Colton's, which is an 8, so you'll see both of our HUDs, how we use it, how his looked with the new setup, and how you're going to have to change yours so you can get the best of both worlds, and it'll help you out. And real quickly, if you guys would like to win some free V-Bucks gifted from yours truly, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, comment on this video as well as the videos of this week, and make sure you guys go crazy with the likes. Alright, let's get it! Okay, so here we have a look at my HUD, and I've quickly just noted down some of the buttons that you're only going to want to make sure you have one of your screen, and they don't need to be big at all unless you're really using these a ton, which I doubt you are. So first up, we got the enemy marker and the throw button. These can be pretty small just because you're not using it too much, but one thing I highly note is make sure they're above where you're pressing to shoot and edit. Either one, if they're split up, have one on each, one on the other, and you're going to want these above these because you're going to want it to be really like muscle memory. So what I mean by that is when you need to mark something like an enemy or something, or throw something, it's usually in a pretty clutch situation where you're going to need to get a heal off or mark an enemy quickly to your team. So if you have these small but you know exactly where they are, you're not going to miss these and you're not going to waste any time trying to hit them. Other buttons that I would also make small are the backpack, the crouch button, exiting buttons of like vehicles and stuff, and really any vehicle buttons, unless you're using the vehicles a ton, which I don't think you need to. I'd make these buttons small just because they're not really as important, and only make sure you have one on the screen because it's really not necessary to have any more than that. Here's Colton's HUD, and you can see there's a bit of a difference just because he plays with twice as many fingers than mine, with playing with 8-finger claw. And I've identified 4 buttons that you're going to want to make sure you have either multiple of or have them really enlarged. And for most of these, they're going to be muscle memory, so you might not need to add more. But if you're playing with more fingers, all these will help if you have more, just because it's going to be easier for you to react. Say if you're in one situation like editing up top, and it's harder to get to the jump, so if you have a jump up top, it's going to be easier. So those 4 buttons are the firing. Anytime you're shooting, you're going to want that easy to grab, as well as editing. And for me, if you go back and see my editing, I have my edit buttons right over my shoot button, so you know that's muscle memory, and then right over where I pick my weapons. So both of them are really quick, and I've just gotten super used to them. I can just use those 2. But if you look at Colton's, he has the double edit, so he has, if you see, you'll see multiple edit buttons. So this is something you're going to want to take advantage of, especially with this new HUD. And you can see it's a lot more crazy, and you can add up to 4 of them. So if you have multiple edit buttons, it might honestly be the move. I might have to switch up now because it might make editing a lot easier, which I think it will. I've also noted that the scope button should be pretty big. That's one button you're going to want to be able to zoom in quick, especially if you're going for snipes, or even right now with the AUG, since it's so good zoomed in, you're going to want it so you can just zoom in quick, boom, easy shots. As well as the jump button, you're going to want to always be pressing the jump button to have better mobility and to not get shot randomly throughout the map. This is especially key in arena and any type of mobile events. I hope today's video helps you guys out, and I know you guys are going to be killing it once this new HUD comes back, because you already have watched this video and be ahead of the curve and really know where to put everything super quickly. You can change it up, hop into some games, and just destroy everybody. So I hope this helps. Make sure to drop a like if it did, and comment 2 fire emojis down below if it did and you made it this far into the video. Shout out to you guys if you've watched all the way through, because I think you're really going to improve using these techniques. And that's going to be it from me. Peace!